Good morning, team. Happy Valentine's Day. I wanted to make this quick little video in the morning for some of the key stocks that I'm looking at for today. The futures are down, like 150 points. Nothing really like huge. I was trading the futures early this morning just to kind of get some hedging on. So I mean, nothing crazy. Our current positions, on Tesla and Nvidia, they're gonna take some heat this morning. But then I have the Google short and the VIX long, so those should offset a little bit. So just real quick, I wanted to get through some stocks that I'm looking at, just in case things set up. You can have something to buy to kind of offset this, this tech kind of sell off. Energy is working, oil is working. So if they work, you can make a little bit of money while we wait for the overall market to pick up. So these are the ones that I'm looking at. I'm going to give you the stock. I'm going to give you the price and the stop. So I'm looking at Hess. Let me see here. HES. This is what I'm looking at right here. See this little nice little top right here. If it takes that off, so I'm looking at Hess at 96.81. So right here, it's got to take off. It's got to get above this price right here. So Hess 96.81. So you can put an alert. You can track it. If Hess gets above 96.81, it's a buy. Again, I'm doing a half position. It's a leading industry third. It's got great numbers, got great acceleration, relative strength is picking up. Other lines above this, it's in a power trend. The 21, the 50, the 200, everything's moving in the right direction, and it's a nice little shelf right here. So Hess 96.81. I will put a stop like right below the 21. So I would say like maybe like 90. Maybe 90, 50 something, 90, let's say 90, 47, 90, 47. So that's about 6 points. So again, it's more than a 3.5%, but what you do is you tier into it. So what I would do is I would sell a third at a 1.5 trading stop, a third 3.5 trading stop, and then the last third 5.5 trading stop. Or you can put a hard stop right here at a 90.87 around there, or 90.47 just below the 21, and just buy less shares instead of buying 50 or 100 or 75 shares. Buy 35, buy 40, just to give yourself, like I mentioned in the weekend video, the educational video. Do the math, back into the number of shares you're going to buy based on your percentage stop loss allocation. So just figure the math out on your own portfolio. I'm starting with 50 shares right here, and then if it goes up 2.5% after that, if it gets near 100, I'm going to add to it, and my initial stop is going to be right here. So that's Hess. I'll be quicker in the next ones. I just want to give you a little, what to look for as far as what you're buying and then where your stop is. CNX. CNX, I'm looking at 1624, which is basically right here, above this high right here. So CNX, right here, if it breaks this area right here. So CNS, 1624, same concept. I would say my stop would be, I wouldn't take it all the way down here. I would say my stop would be like right here, 1547. So stop 1544 stop. 1624 entry, 1544 stop. And then just, again, buy how many shares accordingly based on your risk tolerance. It's got nice growth here, great acceleration this last quarter. So again, these all are if they get to this number. We're not buying, here in anticipation for the break. We're buying if we see the break. Okay, if this, then that. If we get this break, then we buy. If we don't get that break, we don't buy. Or you can just watch and see what the price action is so you can learn. But that's what I'm looking at in CNX. The next one, SM. SM 3826. 3826. See a theme here? Taking this high right here. Right here. See all these nice little tops here? Boom, 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 boom. If it takes it out, I'm in. So SM 38.26. My stop will be like so right here, below this previous day low. So that would be, I would say, let me look at the low here. The low is 35.38. So 35.24, somewhere around here, 35.24 will be my stop. So 38.26, 35.24 stop. Again, $3 stop, buy accordingly. You know, if you buy 50 shares, you're risking about $150 for potential, you know, of whatever. Now, again, when you're buying, if you are buying these, make sure you look at the chart and make sure it has volume. Okay. See, there was volume here in this bar. How do you know it's volume? Because it's a little bit bigger than the previous day. Okay, so it went up a nice volume that has strength. Like, look at this volume, red bar, a down day. So it has strength going down. And where did it end up? It ended up finishing at the low of the day. See the little hash mark? That's a tail. It closed at the low of the day on volume. It's a bad sign. This one, it closed at the high of the day. See the little hash mark there? High of the day. It was on low volume. So what happened the next day? I mean, it just kind of chopped around a little bit. So you want to make sure it has volume and it breaks that resistance. The next one, SLB. SLB, I'm looking at 4107. 4107. Again, just right over this top right here. When it breaks that 4107. My stop, I would say about right there. So I would say 38.68, 4107, 38.68. Buy accordingly. Again, nice growth. Look at the earnings per share. 21, 22, 23. There's increase in earnings per share. 5%, 11%, 13% acceleration, 125 in earnings. So nice little shelf here. I like this. If it breaks it, it could go higher. If not, we stopped out. Control our risk. Look what happened here last time. When it broke 36.87. It broke it, and then you would have gotten stopped out here. But then when it broke it again, you went to 41. Or you could have bought this one right here, this little breakout right here. You would have bought at 35, it's at 41 right now. So we're looking for this. We're looking for these little breaks, and then we stop out on a controlled stop loss. And the last one I'm looking at, HESM. If you notice, these are all oil, energy. That's what's working right now. So that's what we go with. We go with what's working, what's hot. Look at this. The 50 is moving upwards. The 200 is moving upwards. 21 is moving upwards. The little 9 EMA is moving upwards. Relative strength. Look at this, picking up steam. Great stock. Nice acceleration, earnings and sales. Nice acceleration, earnings and sales. It's got accumulation. So 30.73. 30.73 on HESM. Stop right here before previous day's low, which will be 28. I would say it's 28.49. 28.49. So 30.73, 28.49. Again, if it does it on volume, like it was a nice little volume bar right here, and it ended up at the high of the day. So if we see volume, then how do you look at volume? Maybe I go to the 60-minute, and then look at volume here. Look at this last bar right here. See, look at the previous bar on the down day, on a down bar. On a down bar, it had less volume than the up bar. So that's strength. That's showing strength. So if it breaks through here on volume, that means that it's got to have like a nice little high bar, or at least, you know, let's say this is the average. You want to see a little bit higher than average. And if it breaks through here, then that's our buy. Okay, HESM. Any questions? Text me, email me. I'll try to make this as short as possible, but these are the stocks that I'm looking at for today. Again, the futures are kind of sloppy. They're going anywhere from 160 to 110 down on the NASDAQ. You might have a bounce. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not speculating. I'm not anticipating. I'm watching price action. So if this, then that. So if these prices hit, then I'm a buyer. Again, why? Leading industry, leading stocks on up on volume. If they don't work, I'm stopping out with a minimal loss. but I'm taking my shots to see what's working. And if it doesn't, you would just get out. Now, again, just make sure you don't anticipate anything. You watch it for it to happen. Then once it happens, and you have that confirmation, then you jump in with minimal shares, a quarter to a half position. Just do the math on how many shares that is for you. Okay, and then make sure you put your stop immediately right after you buy. If any does trigger, put your stop in. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. That's trading. Okay, I hope this helped, guys. Bye.